Hi everyone, today welcome to my channel Alice Film Fan, and today we're going to be talking about Matchday preview against Brentford tomorrow at the Craven Cottage. Cottage Lights at last. It starts at 8 p.m. tomorrow on Saturday, and let's talk about this. What was happened in last week against Leeds United? First half, we didn't create much chances. We didn't get no target. It was all Leeds moments. They got good chances. They couldn't score one goal or something, but they didn't score. And then the second half, when Bernardo pulls out the save, then near the post, and then Bassi clearance the ball away, and then last 30 minutes we've played alright. And then Harry Wilson takes a free kick and it's gonna right top left corner, and the keeper saved it with one hand. And then when Kevin come out his first film debut, in his Premier League debut, he come on. Kevin was the brilliant player I ever seen him. He's such a great dribbler. He can cross all the way that ball to the other end. And then he can skillful, and he's got to make good cross. He towards the Adama Traore. He headed it, then he missed it. That would have been a great assist. And then the other one, he crossed it to, I think it was Sasha Lukic. He crossed, and then he tried a bicycle kick, but he could have reached his foot to the ball, but it was unlikely. And then Kevin, he dribbled all the way again to the ball, and then he passed to Sessegnon, then Sessegnon passed it back. Kevin, first time he shot in outside the box, and then keeper, he saved at the top right. That was going the right top corner as well. How? And then a 94th minute corner when Fulham take a give away the corner. Yeah, then Harry Wilson cross it in, and then he pass it to Leeds United player Gabriel Godemodison. He scored a header. It was an own goal by him, and then it went in. It's straight to the net. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. That was never going in the goal at all. I didn't think we were winning that, but my opinion, that game, I thought it's definitely finished 0-0. It wasn't our best game that day. And then yeah, we finally got 3 points, guys. Yes. And now Fulham are 11th on the table at the moment with just 5 points. We need to get more higher, get more quality of a win. For most important game tomorrow is Brentford as well, because it's a derby. It's one of an important game for us, guys. We gotta work hard. We gotta communicate with guys and more teamwork to score more goals than ever we could get. Now, apart from Leeds, and now we're gonna talk about Brentford. The opposition after a summer of a transfer, Brentford, it's been solid enough start to live under new boss Keith Andrews. After the Thomas Frank left the club, and then he's gone to the Tottenham for a permanent deal for his club. I think, in my opinion of Thomas Frank, he's such a good manager for Brentford. He make them good quality of a team, and it makes Brentford higher in the team. 3 seasons ago, I think they finished 9th on the table. And then last season, they finished 10th on the table. It was quite good for them. And then Brentford was nearly getting to Europe that day, but they couldn't get it. It's some teams is so hard to get into Europe. It's not very easy to get in the spot. But Conference League, it's sometimes a bit easy. But Europa League, it's a bit hard. And Champions League, it's definitely hard. But Thomas Frank, he's gone to Tottenham now. I think Thomas Frank done well at Tottenham. I think they're building up the team, and they're gonna start making more better with last season when they Tottenham finished 17th. Thomas Frank, he's such a good manager. But now on the new boss for Brentford is Keith Andrews. I think he done well. That they drew with Chelsea when Fabio Carvalho comes to the ball, and then when the Brentford made a cross, and then Fabio Carvalho finished, and then Sanchez couldn't reach to the ball, and then it went in, and it finished 2-2. Following a disappointing performance in the opening day loss at Nottingham Forest, they relied with decent home win over Aston Villa, only to fall to a last scout defeat and newly promoted Sunderland a week later, a 2-2 draw with Chelsea last week. That's what I just said. In which Fabio Carvalho scored a stoppage time equaliser for Bees, leaves a point behind Fulham in the standing. Now the team news. No one has been seriously injured for Fulham, but quite good. But unfortunately is that Alex Iwobi has picked up a knock to his ankle, but he could recover in the time for the derby, but we'll just have to see. And then Brentford, Christopher Adja was withdrawn from the midweek penalty shootout victory of Aston Villa, but remains in contentions for the weekend. Jordan Henderson, Ethan Pinnock, and Igor Thiago were all absent from the squad for that game, but are now available for the section. But Paris, Mag Homer, and Gustavo Nunes are not ready yet. That Brentford and Aston Villa was intense game, because I didn't see the match, but I just heard that Aston Villa has finally they scored after Harvey Elliott scored for his first goal for Aston Villa, and then Brentford made it to the equaliser. And then after that, Brentford, they beat Aston Villa by penalty shootout. That was good. Brentford are in the round of 16 now, guys. But now Fulham is against Cambridge next after Brentford. Is at Craven Cottage again, guys. I can't wait for the cup show. But now, kits. Fulham will be wearing whites, obviously, this weekend. And now Brentford is wearing away. They're going to wear the brown kit, which is quite decent. And then weather after primarily sunny day, a dry and mild evening, 80 degrees is forecast. So it might be warm, it might be chilly, but I just think it's a bit chilly. And now, guys, the program book will be Harry Wilson in his program book. That last season against Brentford, guys, that when Brentford scored, make it 1-0 in the first half, and oh my god, that night against Brentford last season was absolute cinema, guys, because Fulham has created a lot of chances. They got great game, guys, in the night. They were like, couple chances got like, you know, you missed the target, like you're on the target. Like Fulham are desperately need a goal. Then the second half, Fulham was creating more chances than Brentford. Brentford wasn't even doing anything that much. And then Fulham was excited team in Matchday. And then in the 82nd minute, when Harry Wilson comes the substitute on to come to try to rescue against Brentford, oh my god, but Harry Wilson's first goal was a back flick kick. Like after Adama Traore made a cross to Harry Wilson, he flicked it and it went in. But do you think that was like a cross or shot? In my opinion, I think it was just shot, because I think he was trying to cheeky shot against the keeper. Like keeper didn't know like where the ball goes. He thought he missed it, but when he saw the ball went in, he was like, oh no. He just like, the ball never went in. And after that, after that Fulham scored the equaliser, Anthony Robertson is made a cross to the cheeky cross to Harry Wilson. Then Harry Wilson scored a late header winner in 97 minutes of stoppage time. An injury time winner when Harry Wilson slides to his knee to the fans and they hug into each other. Like, Fulham fans were crowded and mad and they got really great atmosphere the whole time. It's been an exciting match. And then after the blew the whistle, I knew that Harry Wilson's going to get man of the match because he only played for like 15 minutes, I think. 15 minutes. Harry Wilson was so happy that he scored a Brentford net winner. And the other one at Brentford against Community Stadium, when Harry Wilson come out the substitutes again, when we beat Brentford 3-2. Like, after Harry Wilson comes to the ball, he runs, dribble, and oh my god, that shot was outside the box, like nowhere. Like, literally scored right at bottom left, and keeper just stood there, like he didn't know anything. And then Fulham fans were so mad as well. Like, it was so joyful. And then now, guys, at this time in the cottage under lights, can Harry Wilson score a Brentford net again? Let's all hear it. Harry Wilson, who put the ball in the Brentford net? Who put the ball in the Brentford net? Who put the ball in the Brentford net? Harry Wilson. Let's see, he can score it again, guys. Can we make 3 wins in a row? And for prediction, the results of Fulham and Brentford, hopefully we should get 3 wins in a row. But in my opinion of that game, it's going to be very tough. My result is 2 to Fulham and 1 to Brentford. I think it's going to be the same result, guys. I just can't wait. And then, what's your guys' predicts of the results tomorrow? And do you think Samuel Chukwueze and Jonah Kosa will start for the team, or they're going to bench? And let's hope. Do you think Kevin will start for Fulham, or he might be a bench again? Well, we'll just have to find out for the lineups, guys, for squad tomorrow. And let's hope we can get 3 points again, guys. Cottage is on the light. I'll be attending the game tomorrow. I just can't wait for it. And let's hope we can get 3 points, everyone. Come on, you Whites.